My name is Maurice. And I am USA Track and Field.
I'm Terrence Trammell.
And I'm Joanna Hayes.
And we are USA Track and Field.
My name is Benita Fitzgerald Mosley and I am USA Track and Field.
My name's Shannon Robery. I run the 1500 meters.
I'm Lashinda Demus, American record holder in 400 meter hurdles. I'm here to, educate myself, educate others, let people know how it is to be an athlete, and take some things where I can be a better athlete.
I'm Bianca Knight, 200 meters, 100 sometimes, but my specialty is 200 meters. This is my second time, I think, coming to a little USATF retreat. Not sure what to expect. I'm looking to enjoy myself. I'm here with all the other medalists, so talk about big plans for next year and hopefully be on the Olympic team and do another interview with you, tell you how they win, my gold medals and stuff. So, other than that, I'm doing good and just been training and getting ready to go to London.
I'm John Drummond. I'm the Athlete Advisory Chairman, and I am the host of the 2011 Olympic Athlete Summit. And I'm hoping that, everybody that's here absorb all the information and network and get a little bit of something that's going to motivate them and help them and assist whatever they need to become the next Olympian in the 2012 Olympics going to London.
I'm excited to be here at the USATF Athlete Summit. It's my first time getting to come to an event like this, and looking forward to connecting with some of the other top US athletes, making some new friends, enjoying my time off, and hopefully learning some good things to prepare me for London.
We're trying to win over 30 medals, and it's going to take situations like this, bringing in some past and present Olympians to sit down and kind of share their experiences with hopes that whatever they're telling them, something will resonate through the training that they're going to endure this season, and give them that one more ounce of motivation when they get tired and feel like quitting. We're hoping that whatever they're hearing here is going to be that light that comes on in their head and said, let me finish.
I see this as a great opportunity for the world's #1 team to gather in a way that they don't get to do very often, and share secrets with each other and get prepared for a big year in 2012. I think the program looks great. Some people with experience are coming in, people who have been there before, and everybody, all among the athletes, will have a chance to really gather their energies and get refocused in a really good, relaxed, nice setting, and get ready to tear it up next year.
So it really means that being here in the mix means a whole lot to me. Because, my family has been calling and saying, where are you? It's so far away. But because the call came and said, can you come? I said, when? So I'm here in the mix. I'm here in the mix. And you know what? It's business time. The perception of the rest of the world is that they have tasted blood. They're hungry.
Not only, sport, but it was a way of life. I just loved track. I loved it so much I didn't know what to do. Every day I went out, I thought I was the luckiest guy on earth because I got to put on my shorts, go out, go out and have a good time with my buddies. That was it, right? Look at that. Every time I jump, I thought I won. There are going to be haters out there. There are haters all over the world right now because you're #1. And they can do whatever they want to do. They can say whatever they want to say. You close your mind off to them and be successful. Jump out of the hole, be the best you can, and know that all of us are cheering for you. God bless you.
As a graduate of Spelman College, my Angela came and spoke with us. And she said, when you walk into any arena, remember, when people see you, they should say, I don't know that person. But there's something special about them. Because you walk with a kind of energy and a kind of verve, and you strut when you walk. You know the phenomenon woman and the great man. Yeah. But there's something special about you, she said, because you are never alone. You are never alone, because every time you walk into that arena, They're really ancestors and legends walking with you. You are never alone. Walk brave. Walk proud. Know what you're about to achieve and do it. It is not about strutting. It is not about being intimidated. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? Yeah? It's not about that. It's about delivering your truth. It's about your truth. This is USA Track and Field. So all the activities that we're about to do this weekend, it's really about you as a group. Are you really a team? Are you really a team? Do you really know each other? So when you have a broken heart, can they come to you? Are you really supportive of each other? And it's not because you're a bad person, it's just because you really don't know each other's struggles and what they're going through. And unfortunately, sports taught us to hide our fears. So we're dying inside, and you don't know because you have to put up that mask and act brave because they told us to. So we're going to do some self-reflections. But you must bring it to your consciousness, a lot of even subtle things. So we're gonna play a little card game. So there are 2 quick activities. We'll take our time to do it because this is business time. Yeah? Mm-hmm. So the first one, you are to guess the card that you have in your hand. I'm going to give it to you face down. You are to guess. Have an idea if it's a very high card, if it's a middle range card, or if you're royalty. You guess, and try to guess the exact card. You have a range, if it's very low, if it's very middle, high, royalty. Yeah? But try to get the right one. So, the objective of the game is that you're going to take the card, and I'll use this one, and you'll put it on your, just rock around with it for a few minutes. I'm not going to give you a long time. And you're going to watch how people react to you. So you're doing 2 things. You are reacting to somebody else's card, and you are watching how people react to you. Because we send out subtle messages all the time. Our body language would tell us that, I can't go talk to you. Yeah? So you walk around and meet as many people as possible, and your task is to respond to the person according to the card they have. You know, like when we really feel like we don't feel someone, we barely give them eye contact. We, moving right along. So they have a 2. You. Wow. Producers are really low. You ready? Let's shuffle. Let's shuffle. You can't do not look at the card, body. What do you think you have? Reveal your card.
Ace of Hearts.
Ace? Let's see yes now. Ace.
Maybe Joker.
You got a Joker.
I guess Joker, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was like Ace of Hearts, but I just looked it up.
And 2 odds say something long? Yes.
So I'm assuming it wasn't very good. I'm thinking maybe a 3 or 4 hearts or something like that.
Check your card.
That's crazy! I didn't even cheat! This is crazy!
All the way to the back.
I got some reactions, some just kind of, thumbs up, some's kind of like, alright, you're alright. And then someone pointed to the 2 of us and they're like, oh, you guys are meant to be together. And I looked at his card, and he had a 7, so I guess he must have a 7.
Congratulations, check your card. There you go. That's one of maybe the theme of this weekend. It's about standing in your truth. and helping others to stand on your truth too. Yeah? And it's like Marianne Wilkinson, who was with that, our greatest fear, when she said, you know, when we shine, we give other people permission to do the same. Yes? So with that, thank you for your participation.
Thank you. But I want to thank Dr. Otley for coming and sharing with us. One of the reasons why we did this is to bring you all together to understand one thing. You didn't get here by chance. You got here by hard work, determination, perseverance. All the things she said at the beginning that you know you have. But there is that one element that in the middle of that performance, or right before that performance, or you know, right before that big performance, something happens and we're going to try to nail it down so we can figure out how to overcome it.
How do you manage distractions from family and friends at major competitions?
Everybody knows when you get to the championships, mama wants a ticket, somebody wants to come visit.
Oh, I don't even communicate with them until it's over. I mean, I have to be in my zone, my space.
Right. Come sit in your hotel room, and I don't know, like me, I really didn't like to be around people. Before I competed, I wanted to be by myself. Don't call me, don't text me.
My wife was talking about coming to the trials with me this year. That's gonna be funny because I don't see that happening. I mean, she can be there, but you know, I need my space to do that. So
my wife couldn't even come to a track meet the day before. She had to show up like the day of and get my own room and see me after the race.
Pretty much the same thing. Like my parents, even since high school, they've known that like it's competition day. Okay. So I mean, they know they can go sightseeing and do whatever they do, but they know it's not. My mom came to the Olympic Games. I had 2 days rest, and I did not see her until the final day.
I think it's the same. Like both of them talking like you really don't get a chance to see your family and friends. My parents got with a travel agency, and so it gave them time to like interact with other people who are there doing the same thing they're doing, and they're there for that same common goal.
28% was track and field. 18% was women's gymnastics. Swimming was 8%, and the dream team was 8%. So this whole thing for the Summer Olympics rotates around track and field. And that's big money because they spend, if you watch it, they spend over $1 billion for the rights to broadcast the Summer Olympics. They spend another $700,000 to $1 billion, or $700 million to $1 billion to broadcast it. So if we were so unvaluable or worthless, there was no way they could do that. But the question is, none of this ever accrues to you, because your organization doesn't market the sport, doesn't promote the sport in a way. So that means that you're basically out there as a free agent. You're having to make money outside of your athletic association. If the USA Track and Field died off tomorrow, guess what? It would not impact any of you in terms of how much money you would make. Now, see if that would be true for the NFL. See if that would be true for the NBA. See if that would be true for Major League Baseball. But if USA Track and Field became extinct tomorrow, your livelihood would not be impacted. What are you going to do with the 60 to 70 to 80 years after you retire? That's the question, that's the issue. Because you're going to spend more time being a non-athlete as opposed to when you're an athlete. So the question is, and I'll go around the table in 30 seconds or less, you need to tell me and us how what you're doing and what you're thinking is going to prepare you to segue from this one area to another area. And how are you going to set yourself up to have a dignified and decent lifestyle for the rest of your life?
Well, right now I'm invested in a couple of charities and with children and animals and stuff.
Well, in 2010 I thought my athletic career was gonna be over. So I started a trucking company and closing in on a year now in about 3 weeks. So I mean, things have been going exceptional. So when this is all said and done, that's what I'll be doing. I'll be trying to continue that because trucks are always running.
When I get done, I plan on working as an occupational therapist. It's my way to give back, and it's a satisfying, very, very satisfying occupation. It's a job. I love it. I love giving back. I love helping people, and investments so I can live life luxury after I'm done with everything.
So I've joined a couple of foundations with athletes that have done the same thing and have moved on to other ventures like the Women's Sports Foundation, and they're willing to help me do whatever I'm trying to do with funding and all that. So that's all I can say is that I've surrounded myself with people that have done the same thing, and that whatever's in the making, which something is, that these people are all helping me. So.
Before I even knew that you could do something like track and field professionally, I always wanted to have a real job. I always wanted to be a lawyer. That has always been my goal. You can be too old to compete, but you can never be too old to go to law school and become a lawyer, so that's exactly what I do.
I have two foundations that I'm a part of. A Methodist Children's Home Foundation and a Girls on the Run program that I definitely plan on being a part of for the rest of my life. And I've actually just started a business called Designs by Noelle Christine. And it's going to be their headbands and fancy combs and stuff like that. So I plan on having that for a really long time and donating things when I need to for charity.
I'm probably going to end up coaching, either collegiate or professional level. I coached in my first year out of my first year turning pro. I coached a couple of athletes like Jacqueline Coward and Bianca, Bianca Blair. And they went on to get full scholarships.
The past couple of years I've been working with some of the new organizers at IMG and discussing, my life after track and field as far as working like behind the scenes reporting. I have no desire to be on camera, but get the story with athletes outside of their sport and not just track and field. We're talking other sports, equestrian, water polo, those things like that. And I think I would love it. So.
Two things you need to keep in mind. There's no reason for you not to continue to be competitive and want to be the best, no matter what it is. That's number one. And the other thing is that the number one people in one area hobnob with number one people in the other area. That's one of the ways you can get over the fact that you were out of the market system while you were competing. Because people like him, and people who become number one end up meeting scions of industry and business, etc., on a one-to-one basis. And those people, with a stroke of a pen, can help you get yourself established.
My name is Erica McLean, and I am USA Track and Field.
My name is Bianca, and I am USA Track and Field.
I'm Justin Gatlin, and I am USA Track and Field.
I'm waiting on action. I go when it's action.
Alright, go ahead, just explain what's going on.
Well, we're really out here just ready to shoot our first music video. Shout out to Rebel Star Media. Yeah. Who else sponsoring us? USA Track and Field?
USA Track and Field.
I think Bernita Fitzgerald and all them, John Drummond, they gonna get in on it.
JD, shout out, baby.
Yeah. Our mixtape coming soon or whatever. Mixtape gonna be called The Block is Hot. It's kind of like similar to The Block is Hot from Juvenile or whatever.
Yeah. But it's two of them. So it's
The Block is Hot.
The Block is Hot.
Yeah. Cause they do the 100 and I do the 200 and Loud, he going all the way around.